Hello everyone, I'm Rodney from 3dgamingman.com, and today I'm looking at the Antec ISK600 Mini-ITX case. It comes in this colorful box that has pictures, features, and specifications on it. Now let's open it up. It's packaged nicely between two pieces of quality styrofoam, and the case itself is in a plastic bag. So this is a small form factor case, and I have to say I do like the overall styling on this, even though it's very minimalistic. On the left side they've got ventilation, on the right side more ventilation, and also the front panel has ventilation on either side. At the front you can fit a slim 5¼ inch optical disk drive, and at the top right is their Antec logo. In the middle is a blue LED. Here's an activity LED, a USB 3 port, a USB 2 port. Here's the audio jacks for the headphones and microphone, and the power button as well as the reset button. At the back of the case they include one 120mm fluid dynamic bearing exhaust fan, two ventilated expansion slots, and here is where the motherboard's I/O shield plate gets installed. As well included are 3 thumb screws, and this will make it very easy to take this top cover off. And here is where the power cord for the power supply gets connected. Now, to remove this brushed aluminum top, you'll need to take off those 3 thumb screws at the back, slide it back a little ways, and then it will come right off. Inside is this bag, and in it is a product overview, 4 plastic cable ties and screws. Now, except for that top cover, which is aluminum, everything else is pretty much steel except for the front panel, which is plastic. By the way, the case measures in at 195mm high by 260mm wide by 369mm long. You can fit mini ITX form factor motherboards here. Also, you can fit standard ATX power supplies, and that is a wonderful thing. Now, the power supply would get installed at the front. They can fit lots of drives in this, surprisingly, up to 5 in total. This is the 3½ inch drive cage, and it has these rubber grommets on them, so when it goes down, it will not vibrate. You can fit 2 3½ inch drives on this. And this is the 2½ inch cage, and you can fit up to 3 2½ inch drives on this, and of course this is where the 5¼ inch optical disk drive would get installed. And with those drive cages removed at the top, you can see you have plenty of access for working on anything inside the case. Oh, and by the way, cooler height is 170mm, and you can fit full-length video cards inside this case. Now, when you install the motherboard, there's going to be a little bit of space underneath it, so you can organize cables there. As well, there's some punch-outs here for organizing them. And they do include a couple of rests for the power supply to lodge on. Now, this is the cable which leads into the power supply, which in this particular situation would be inside the case. Now, you can adjust the speed of this fan with the included switch. They have a low and a high setting. And by the way, this is a 3-pin connector with a flat, flexible lead. At the bottom of the case, there's extra ventilation and 4 rubber feet. This is a sweet small form factor case that has a lot going for it, and it is affordable. Personally, I like this simple cube styling. There is plenty of provision on the inside for drives, even an external 5¼ inch optical disk drive. USB 3 as well, plenty of ventilation. They do include a 120mm exhaust fan at the back, and as well you can install a full-length video card, a really high cooler, so there's a lot going for this case. Overall, this is a kick-ass product. Until next time, take care.